Is there anything you enjoyed that you felt like you shouldn't have? What?
Dang. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself to answer this question.
Please do. It's gotten so deep. I know I can't help it. I'm sneaky deep.
And I'm sure some of you guys will judge me for this.
That's all right.
I don't care. Just
The
past, present, and future you with actress Danielle Moné Truitt as she dives into the beautiful complexities of life's journey through real, transparent conversation. All the women I've been made me into who I've become.
Hey everybody, this is Rhea. I've hijacked Danielle's episode of All the Women I've Been. Thank you for joining. You may have seen me in a few other episodes. I'm one of Danielle's best friends. So grateful to be here, and now we welcome you to our hot seat with all the right questions. Enjoy the episode.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
Oh man. So I don't know why I do these things to myself, but I had the idea to do like a little hot seat type of thing, or like a truth or drink thing. My friend Rhea here she's one of the best question askers that I know.
Oh, thank you.
And she knows me very well. So it's just a good opportunity for me to just share so you guys can get to know more about your host.
Yeah.
And then a way to challenge myself to be, authentic and be honest. And, if I don't feel comfortable answering something, I will be drinking this bourbon right here. I chose bourbon because I'm not really a bourbon drinker, so it might force me to actually answer more of the questions. Like if this was gin, because I love gin, I would just be, I would be like, oh, I don't need to answer that one. I'll just sit. But
right.
I'm not a huge fan of bourbon, so we'll see what comes. We'll see what comes of it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I am.
And these is in all kind of order, so we just gonna see. I have to do some editing around here. All right, well, we'll just go with the flow. So let's start with your best acting moment.
Ooh, my best acting moment. Oh gosh, I think my best acting moment, it has to be my one-woman show, like one of those characters, either Jill, Keisha, or Stephanie. Like, yeah, I think I've gotten to play those characters the most out of my whole career. Mm-hmm. And I just think I've got a chance to really like develop them and just like live. They are like a part of me.
Oh, I love
so I think doing 3 was probably my best acting moment. And I would say, as a runner-up, I would probably say Kamei from The Mountaintop.
Oh,
would be my runner-up.
Yeah, y'all check out 3 when it come to your city where I'm looking. Okay. All right, nice legs or nice arms on a guy?
Ooh, that's hard because I like them both.
Okay.
I'm gonna say nice legs because I cannot stand chicken leg. Like I can't stand like.
You rather a bird chest?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. Dang. This is what I can't stand. If you have bird chest and bird legs, then I'm cool. If you have nice legs and nice arms, I'm cool. I don't like when you're hella buff on top. Like you keep skipping leg day, my G. Like I need you to do leg day.
Lower body.
I love men's calves. Like I don't know what it is.
Does size matter?
Oh yes. 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 It can't be too small. Like I'm not saying it can't be too small and it can't be too big either, because I'm not gonna enjoy either one. So size matters in both directions. Like that I have had an encounter with someone that I was like,
Tell us.
You think that's not going in me?
It's too much. So
yeah.
Too big is such a thing.
Yes,
all right,
too
guys,
big is a thing. Yeah.
Stop with the implants.
Definitely too small. I'm
Who?
kind of a size queen. Right? Now she gonna make me drink. If you know I'm not gonna.
You gotta get it drinking.
I ain't gonna do
point.
a brother like that. Brothers like that.
Child, I'm getting that. All right. What was the favorite gift you got?
Oh. Damn, that's a good question.
My goodness, that's what she asked me.
The best gift I've got?
Yeah. Or favorite best.
Favorite best. Oh, that's hard.
You should get a timer, huh?
I know, because if I don't answer it in a certain time, then I have to drink.
Yeah.
Hey,
5, 4, 3. I'm just kidding.
Can I say my children?
Sure.
My children. The best and most favorite gift I've ever gotten.
Amen. Yams or greens? Now come on, every question can't be hard.
Because I love them both.
See, well that's what you had me here for.
If I had to choose, I think I would pick greens.
Okay. All right. What's the greatest lesson your family taught you?
Greatest lesson my family has taught me is that no matter what challenges you face, no matter what failures you have in your life, you always have the choice to choose a different path. And
to do the opposite.
And
I mean, it's true. Is it not true?
Yes.
These songs be preaching.
To do the opposite and to hold your head up high while you're doing the opposite.
That's
Just
right.
because you had a failure or you didn't reach whatever level you wanted to or whatever, while you're moving in a better direction, keep your head up. Like it's not for you to be, you know, You don't achieve what you need to achieve that way. So
yeah. Do you feel like you're addicted to anything?
I think I am. No, I don't think I'm addicted to anything at this point in my life.
Is there anything you won't forgive?
Yes, several. There's several things I won't forgive.
What?
These hypothetical or like things people did to me that I won't forgive.
Whatever you want to answer.
If anybody molests my child, I will kill you. So I will not forgive you, and you will lose your life. Or I will try to kill you. And,
And what about something that actually has happened that you won't forgive?
I don't think things that have actually happened to me, I think I make an effort to forgive. I think there are certain things that are harder for me to forgive, and I have to keep reminding myself. But I don't think, I'm not the kind of person that has ever said, I will never forgive you for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're good about that.
Yeah, even if I'm pissed, if the person takes accountability for it, like for real accountability, I will forgive you. Now, it doesn't mean that I will allow you to be as close to me as you once were, but I'll forgive you because, as we know, forgiveness is more for you than it is even for the other person. So
Sure. Is there anybody you want to slap right now?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh. Let me not answer that.
I gotta make you drink sometime,
Somebody
Jesus.
in the industry, you know who I would slap.
Who? I can get the answer out. Y'all just let me keep going. Don't play me. Who would you slap? Why would you slap them?
Cause she's a bitch.
Ooh.
And she's rude.
What does she do for a living?
Mean. She's an actress.
Oh, what does she look like? Hot seat.
Yeah, I don't like mean people, so I don't want to slap mean people.
Okay. All right. Should I let this go, guys? I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, I did drink because I didn't say
Okay.
her.
No, you did. How do you know her?
I met her at a party. I hope I see her again.
Oh, okay.
I ain't seen her again.
Have you guys gone out for the same roles?
No, we haven't.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me stop. All right. What's the biggest dream for your life?
Biggest dream for my life. I think the biggest dream for my life would be to be at peace with myself completely, you know, and to just not worry about the future. Just live every day, you know, just live every day like it's my last and make the best out of the life I have without what's the word? Just
overthinking.
Yeah, overthinking or being fearful of the future or feeling like never being content. You know what I mean? Like I want to be content, not complacent, but I want to be content.
Yeah.
And I think I'm on a journey to get there for sure. Because years ago I was not in the place that I'm at right now. But just, you know, be that tree that's planted by the water. And no matter what the storms of life come, it stays planted.
Come on, First Lady.
And fruitful.
What was the best thing about being a First Lady?
The best thing, I like that question. The best thing.
You quoting scripture around here. I might as well tap in.
The best thing about being a First Lady, I think, was just like the building of community, I think, in the ministry, and being able to impart whatever things God gave me to impart. But you know how I felt.
Well, for those that don't know, your audience should know Danielle was a first lady.
I was a first lady. My
Yes.
ex-husband was a pastor.
Yes.
So I was a first lady. And
Yes.
it was not my favorite thing.
What was the hardest thing about being the first lady?
I think managing other people's expectations and feeling the pressure of having to do that. That I think the church, or at least the black church, they put pastors and first ladies on these pedestals that I think are inappropriate. And then they get let down.
Yeah.
And the first ladies and pastors feel this unwarranted pressure to be something for everybody, and I don't like that. Like, I have people that I connect with, and I don't believe that people connect with everyone. And I think it's unfair to put the pressure on someone to say, like, well, because you're the first lady, you have to connect with me and have this heart connection with me. It's like, no, I don't have a heart connection with everybody.
Yeah.
Don't mean I don't like you. Doesn't mean it's not a lot of people in the world that I don't like. It's about 2 people that I can say I genuinely don't like. And I would slap both of them.
Who?
The actress, and then another person that I can't say either because...
Why? Male or female?
Female.
Or gender neutral? Okay.
It's too close. Like, I can't... It's not family or anything
2
like that.
females.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I love women.
I know. We love women. That's okay. It's all right. We all got flaws. So, what do you want people to know about you?
I want people to know... Well, one, I want people to know, as far as, like, my career is concerned, like, I'm not Sergeant Bell. I'm Danielle Moné Truitt. That's who I am. Sergeant Bell's a part of me.
Right.
Because I'm the vessel that she comes through, but I am not like her, like, at all. So I really want, in my career, for people to get to know me. And it's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I want people to get to know me, and for my career to build off of that. And I have so many layers to who I am.
Yeah.
I have so many talents and things to offer the world.
Yeah.
And I feel like in my career, a lot of times it's like, once you're doing a certain thing, that's just all they see.
Yeah.
And even I've had people, I've told like a Broadway producer that I have a one-woman play and that I do theater. And he knew me from Law and Order, and he was like, "Oh, you a stage person?" I'm like,
surprised.
yeah, like that's where I started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they think because you're acting on television, that's all you want to do. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I am a multifaceted person, and I want people to know that. Don't box me.
Don't box her. What's the biggest misconception people have about you? They think that you what?
I think the biggest misconception is that people think I have it all together. Like, they look at, I think sometimes people might look at you, like, once you've got to a place where you're, like, good financially or whatever, they think, like, oh, she's cool. You know what I mean? Like, she's having the time of her life. Like, everything is great, and that's not the case. A lot of times, a lot of stressors, like, it's a lot of weight that comes along with getting certain opportunities. You pray for these opportunities for forever, and then you don't realize the added weight that comes along with it. And the weight is actually, I think God gives you a weight with it to try to keep you humble, so you can keep your feet in the mud.
Yeah.
That's what Roger Denver Smith, who's a good friend of mine, he's like, feet in the mud. I'm like, I love that, feet in the mud.
To keep
like,
you grounded.
Yeah, like, no matter what opportunities I get, blessings or whatever, like, I always want to have my feet in the mud,
Yeah.
But I think I don't have that many people that check on me. I have a very small number of people that actually check on me and say, like, hey, how are you doing? Just checking in to see how you're doing. You can't figure that out by looking at somebody's social media. You have to actually reach out.
Do you feel like you're easy to connect with?
It depends on what kind of personality you have. I don't think that I connect, that all people find it easy to connect with me. no.
What irritates you?
Oh God, so many things.
Start with one.
Right. A low level irritation is when I'm trying to eat food and my children come up to me asking me for my food when they've already had food, and I'm like, why? It doesn't matter what I'm eating.
No.
It could be something that I think they would never even want to eat. Like I was literally just eating a kale salad with salmon. Most kids are not trying to eat your kale salad with salmon.
Oh.
My kids, Mom. And then my oldest is like, it just looks good because it's yours.
Oh, of course.
So that's like a low level funny irritation. A big irritation would be inconsistent behavior. I don't like when people are one way one day and then another way the next day. Like I can't stand that. It's like be consistent. Like if you say you're gonna, it's other irritation. If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it, let me know. Don't just ghost me or duck off or lie or or act like I'm wrong for calling you out on the fact that you were inconsistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a tough one. All right, Biggie or Tupac?
Oh, Tupac.
Burgers
but I love Biggie, but Tupac.
Burgers or tacos?
That's not fair.
Come on, these are lightweights.
That's not fair because I love them both. I'm gonna
Maybe for the both you need to drink too. If you can't answer. Right?
Taco. I'll say taco.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson all day.
Lil Wayne or Lil Baby?
Lil Wayne.
Losing your hearing or losing your sight? Man, I'm getting good. Oh, it's hot over here. These ain't even level 10.
I would want to lose my sight. I'm nosy. I like hearing stuff. I want to hear music.
You can read lips.
Nah, that's hard though. I want to be able to hear. I think because I want to hear music, and I want to. At least if I can't watch TV, I can at least hear. What it's saying. Maybe. Damn, that's hard.
What gets you in your zone?
Being doubted by other people.
Oh, that's your creative zone, I guess.
I love it. I love when people don't think I can do something.
And then it's like,
yeah, it's like, oh, what? Like, 'cause I love that. My creative zone, though, like, what gets me in my creative zone, I think, is being inspired by other creatives. Like, I love seeing someone else be excellent at what they do. And it triggers, when someone is excellent at what they do, it triggers me. It gives me ideas, or it, like, me having the idea to do a one-woman show was because I saw a one-man show, and the guy was fantastic. So because he was fantastic, I was like, I think I could do that.
Wow.
If he would have been whack, I don't think I would. Like, some people get energized off of people being terrible at stuff, and they're like, shit, I could do that better than them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
For me, it's like, oh, like, that person is fantastic. I feel like a part of me has the same amazingness.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do. You know what I mean? I love being inspired by other artists. Yeah.
I love that. What's the craziest thing somebody ever asked you to do?
The craziest, it's probably not the craziest thing, but a crazy thing that I feel was crazy is that somebody asked me to dress up as Princess Tiana and come to their child's birthday party. And the reason why I feel that's crazy is because I'm not a part, like when you're an actor, I think people ask you to do a lot of crazy things. Like, they don't even think, like, oh, this is probably beneath the person. Like, they don't have time to do this. It's just like, oh, you're an actor, like, you'll do whatever, or you're a singer, you'll do whatever, you'll work for free, And so I guess because I played Princess Tiana at Disneyland, this person asked me to come to their child's birthday party as Princess Tiana, not knowing, like, I don't own the costume. And by this time, I had already booked Rebel. Like, I was, like, doing for real TV.
And they asked you.
I was like,
how did you tell them no?
I was like, nah, I don't do children's birthday parties, and I also don't have the dress. But if you Google, I'm sure you can find somebody,
Oh.
Yeah. And then other than that, I think people have asked me for like outrageous amounts of money when I don't have a close relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people have asked me to pay their rent, like strangers, you know.
Well,
like
what's the
just-
craziest thing you've ever done to you? Like, dang, that was crazy.
Craziest thing I've ever done would be, I think just hooking up with somebody that I don't know.
Come on, don't know. How long?
Like a one night stand.
What was the shortest amount of time you knew somebody before you hooked up with?
Oh, a few hours. Don't judge me.
No judgment here, baby. Sing the song. Have you ever been with anybody and thought about somebody else?
Yes, I have. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a very
Who?
imaginative. Right.
Woo! Who's your favorite music artist?
Oh, that's hard. I love K Dot. I love Yeba.
Oh yeah,
She's dope.
awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I have a lot. I love music, so yeah.
Me too. Would you go jump somebody if they did your friend wrong?
I would want to. I can't because I would get sued. But if I was not on TV, like I was just a regular person, yeah, absolutely.
Are you not a regular person?
No.
You are now a non-regular
I'm
person.
not,
What's
no.
the biggest bullet that you ever dodged?
Oh, dang, that's a good question. When you think of dodge the bully, you usually think of like relationships.
That's
like
exactly
I got
what we
out
do.
of that relationship, so I mean probably my last relationship. That was a big bully. I dodged it late, but I dodged it.
It's all right. You still here. You still standing. Oh Lord, what's your wish for all the women I've been?
My wish for all the women I've been, I think, is to build a community of people who, you know, are able to get the reassurance, the healing, the inspiration, the encouragement that they need to go off and do the amazing things that they want to do in their lives. You know, I feel like I'm an activator for people. I'm an encourager. I think that's why I share my story, because I don't. I share this part of me because I don't want to be perceived as perfect or anything like that. You know I said I'm not a regular person, but
Right.
I mean, like, people can come after me for things in that way.
You have
but
a lot to lose now.
right, I have more to lose. That's a good way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a regular person, and I have the same struggles as everybody else. You know.
Yeah.
So, but on a business level, like I'm gonna be selling merch at some point. You know. That comes from this podcast, you know, like T-shirts and a card deck and candles, and you know, we have some plans, you and I,
We
you
do.
know, to do some stuff in different cities, and
Yeah.
you know, just build a community of women and men, honestly, that just are focused on healing themselves and giving the most they can to the world around them.
What would you tell the ladies? What's the message to the ladies?
Message to the ladies. I think women need to. Well, first of all, I think we should give ourselves more credit for what we've endured in the world. Like, women are amongst one of the most oppressed group of people in the world.
Yeah.
So I think we should give ourselves more credit. I think we should stop settling. I think a lot of women, we don't feel like we have a lot of options, and sometimes we don't. Like, even like career opportunities, relationships, we don't feel like we have a lot of options, so we end up settling and either being in relationships we don't want to be in, being in jobs we don't want to be in, surviving instead of thriving, and thinking this is all
That's there for me.
this is all that's there for me. And
Yeah.
I would just encourage us to know that there is more for you. You don't need to be saved. Like, you can say, like, you don't need someone else to come save you. Like, you can save yourself. Like, you are powerful enough. God has equipped you with everything you need to do the work yourself. It's not, oh, well, if I had a husband that paid for this, everything or whatever, I would be good. It's like, no. Like, use the gifts and the talents and the intelligence and all the things that you have inside of you to build a life for yourself that you're proud of.
Yeah.
You know,
When
I think
did you
that's
learn
what
that?
I say. I think I started to learn that. I say in my 30s. I think I was never even when I was married, I was never okay with not being able to contribute the way I wanted to my family.
Yeah.
I've never been a one. It's probably because my mom worked. I saw my mom work, take care of her kids on her own for a large amount of time. So women not working and just like being, just being given everything. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with your man giving you everything, but I just want to be a partner, and I wanted to contribute. And that was probably the hardest thing for me when I was married, and contributed to like poor mental health for me and like things like that.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see my worth, So I think it's innate. It's been innate in me, kind of. I've never really been a woman that's like wanting to be kept. I want to contribute. I also do though want a man who can take care of me.
So what if they asked you to just fall back and let you be taken care of? Would you say yes or no?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I would say, right. I would. Any man who told me I couldn't, I want you to fall back, get taken care of, and abandon your dreams, I can't be with you.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never need to reach for my wallet first. I don't have that desire.
No. Refer to the dating.
Right. Never. Like I'm cool with letting you handle it if you want, but I want to be able to pursue the things I want to pursue and achieve the things I want to achieve together as a couple and on my own.
Yeah, good. Is there anything you enjoyed that you felt like you shouldn't have? What?
Dang. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself to answer this question.
Please do. It's gotten so deep. I know I can't help it. I'm sneaky deep.
And I'm sure some of you guys will judge me for this.
That's all right.
I don't care. Just so you know.
Safe zone.
I have been a cheater before, and there have been times that I enjoyed it.
Why times? So what's the difference between times you enjoyed and times you did not?
Well, the times I did not was like, it was like I felt guilty or like I felt regret afterward because maybe the person that I cheated with was like, I don't know, it was like, maybe I was drunk. It was like I was drunk and I did something that I shouldn't have done type of thing. So I wouldn't say I enjoyed that. But there was a time that I cheated with a guy that I was friends with, and I cared about. And at that time in my life, although I was doing something wrong, I felt very powerless as a person. And the connection that I got with that person, I enjoyed the connection. Like, and it's not even it wasn't even the cheating I was enjoying. Because I knew that was wrong. Like, it wasn't, I'm not out here like, oh, I'm cheating, I don't care, but it was like, I enjoyed the connection I had with that person because I felt a lack of connection in the relationship that I was in at the time. Yeah.
Go,
so
girl.
Judge me if you want.
That's all right.
It's
your show. Hello.
Okay.
Turn the channel. So who would be your dream team to fight a crime?
Ooh. Okay, my dream team to fight a crime. And these are like regular people?
Whoever comes to mind. The regular people for me.
Like, like my family, like, not famous people.
It could be whoever.
Because I already know everybody watching that watches Law and Order. You'll be like, Chris
Well, no. Whoever you would put together. Your dream team. Not on NBC.
My dream team would be, what's the character Denzel Washington played in,
Training Day?
No, not Training Day. The Equalizer. The Equalizer. Whatever his name is, I would want him on my crime fighting team because he was like, he could do stuff in like 6 seconds. He'd kill a whole room in 6 seconds. I would want my mom because I feel like my mom would be a great interrogator.
Oh, for sure.
She's just, you just be wanting to tell my mom stuff, like her asking questions and just the way that she talks. And she's pretty intimidating for being so tiny. Gosh, who else? I would pick. God, this is hard.
I know. See,
How many people do I have to pick?
I didn't say.
Oh, okay. I would pick
I should have had a timer. I know.
maybe Miles Morales, because he's young. He's young. He lives kind of in the hood, but he has all the powers of Spider-Man. So that would be cool.
Who would you have to clean up a crime?
Oh, my sister Natalie,
Of course.
number one.
She's
on my
a G.
list. He's good. He knows a lot of people. My friend Dion. Shout out to Dion Ferron. Dion know everybody everywhere. She
Gave her first and last.
she's on it. Eloria.
She dropping names. She
would
giving
at
government
least
names
know.
right
She
now.
would at least know the products, like the right cleaning product. She would research the right cleaning products to know.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, I'm glad to know I wouldn't be in that.
Right.
You know.
I wouldn't put that pressure on you.
Oh, I say, yeah, I don't like pressure. I can handle it though, but I don't like it. What are you most thankful for?
Oh gosh. I think I'm most thankful for my children. I'm most thankful for my children, that they're healthy, that they're thriving in their lives, that they get to live a better childhood than I did. They're so talented, and I just see so much potential in them. I'm thankful that we still have a good relationship, with all the changes that they've gone through in the last 4 years. And me being a bi-coastal mom and working, somewhere else. I feel like we still have a good relationship, so that means a lot to me, because it was one of the things I worried about the most,
Yeah, that's how we would get there.
And I'm grateful that I have two boys that will, keep the legacy of our family and our lives going, God, God willing,
Do you want more children?
My first response is no. However, that could change. I'm on the older side though, so I don't see myself giving birth to another child, but I would maybe adopt. Like if I got married again, I feel like I would kind of want a child between the two of us, whether it was a child that I gave birth to, or if it was adopting a child together. You know what I mean?
Is there a reason that you
the
would?
clock is ticking, baby, on me having a child.
Is there a reason that you would get married again, and that you wouldn't get married again for?
A reason I would get married again is strictly based off the connection I have with. Do I just want to get married again? No.
I'm just wondering if there's a reason you would and a reason you wouldn't.
Yeah, reason I wouldn't get married again is just, reason I wouldn't get married again. I don't know if there's a reason I wouldn't get married again, but it just is. If I didn't find the right person, I don't have that thing in me that's like, oh my God, I have to find a partner. Yeah, I don't have that. I could totally be the rich auntie, mama of two boys, living my life, traveling, having a quiver of lovers.
Come on, Quiver. Would you ever be a sister wife?
Hell no.
Why not?
I would like two husbands though. That would be fun.
Well then, so if you had two husbands, who would they be?
I don't know, just two.
Oh, come on. You said it for a reason.
Whatever two guys. I'm saying I'm the kind of woman, I don't want to be a sister wife. I don't want another woman and just one man.
Oh.
But I wouldn't mind being taken care of by two awesome men.
In what way? Define taken care of.
Taken care of in multiple ways. One might be better at certain things than the other. One might be.
So you wouldn't be a sister wife, but you would have two brother husbands.
Yeah, I would do that before I was a sister wife.
That's interesting.
I wouldn't do either. But if I had to choose, I would have two husbands before I did the sister wife thing.
What if somebody offered you $10 million to be a sister wife?
No.
You still wouldn't?
No.
Dang.
I can earn my $10 million.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. I just, the sister wife thing is weird to me.
But a brother husband is?
It's weird too. I wouldn't do either of them. But if I had to choose, I would do.
That's interesting.
I would do the two men, because I don't know if I would want to deal with the emotional side of having two women and one man. I just know how women are. I know how we are. Like, we can be. Now, maybe women who are in that type of situation don't have like a lot of emotion attached to it. But when a man is my man, I want him to be mine. I don't want to share. I don't want like every Tuesday and Thursday he sleeps with you and y'all have sex. And
but y'all are wives and husbands. So your two husbands will be separate.
Oh, two husbands.
No, I'm saying if you're not gonna be a sister wife, but if you had two husbands, how would that work?
Oh, we would sleep in the same bed together.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's different.
See, I'm like the double standard of it all. I want you to drink. It's time to drink again. So what did your past relationship teach you?
My past relationship taught me that moving too fast can be a sign of someone moving too fast can be a sign of being ingenuine in their intention toward you. Not that they're an evil person or anything like that, but it might be that they just have a deep insecurity and they need to like latch on to you for their own personal desires. Has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes it's to use you, to get your guard down, so that they can kind of take advantage and play upon certain things. Yeah. Because I was married for 12 years and I got married in my late 20s, I didn't experience, and I did date, of course, before I was married, but it was just a long time that I was married. So starting to date again, I think there was a lot of little signs that I just didn't see. You know what I mean? Like love bombing and just like moving too fast is a red flag. It's like a big red flag for me, and I learned that from my last relationship. The other thing, you asked me what I learned, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other thing I learned was I learned about me, and this is going to be even funnier for those of you that judge me about the fact that I've cheated before. What I learned from that last relationship is, personally, I'm done if you cheat on me. Oh. I cannot unforgivable. Recover. I can't recover. I can forgive you, but we just won't be together anymore. I forgive you from a distance. And it's contradictory because I've been a cheater. So you would think like, well, you've done it, so why can't you take it? You know what I mean? But because I experienced getting cheated on, I will never cheat on it. I already knew I would never cheat on anybody ever again. Wow. Just because, you see what it does to the person. They say the body keeps score. Mm-hmm. Your body holds on to the secrets you keep, to the things that you don't want to talk about, that you want to suppress, the things that have been done to you that you don't heal. Mm-hmm. And so I already have things that have happened to me as a child that I'm still trying to navigate through. I don't want to keep adding onto my spirit this thing of like, I'm holding the secret and I'm not being genuine to someone that I made a commitment to. So I already decided I didn't want to ever do that again. But once I got cheated on, I also realized now I know how it feels to get cheated on.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not a great feeling at all. And I also know it's not something that I never knew that it was something that I couldn't get past. Yeah, right. That I couldn't get past, It's like I knew like, oh, I was giving 100%, and now that this has happened, it's literally, I don't think I could give you 100% again. And I also realize it's how you do it.
Yeah, somebody taught me it's the right way to do wrong. So what's the right way to do wrong?
Well, the right way to do wrong.
What's the rightest way you did wrong?
I know it sounds so stupid because it's like to cheat on somebody is like you are disrespecting them, but I do believe there's a way you can do it where you're not completely embarrassing me. There's like people can just be reckless with the way they do wrong. Like people, none of us are perfect. People struggle in certain ways, do things they regret,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever. So I don't have a judgment toward that, but I do judge how you how you did it, you know? And if you do it in a way where you just embarrassing me, it's somebody I know, you know, or it's somebody that knows who I am or knows people I'm connected to, like, or you pick the bitch up in my car and take her back to my apartment and fuck her. That is like...
Is this a true story?
Yes, that's like low. That's low.
That deserves a drink.
Maybe I deserved it though. I'm gonna just drink because
it's time to drink. I know. I'm like, what do you like to do for fun? What's your dream date?
Ooh, my dream date? Oh, my dream date. Damn, my dream date.
I was trying to lighten it up.
Right. My dream date. Oh, just, you know, I feel like I'm so easy. Like, sometimes I wish I was like, you know, they talk about
a high value woman or a
high value woman. I'm like, I don't know if I'm a high value.
What?
I mean, I am.
But you're not a regular person.
I know I know I am, but what I mean is like, I'm not that girl that's like, you need to take me to, like that's just not me. Like I'm more of a like, be thoughtful.
Okay.
Like be thoughtful. Like if say, I think maybe a dream date would be where you plan a whole day of like stuff for us to do, you know, from the time we wake up to the time we lay down. So it could be just cute stuff around town, at the house. It could be we take a trip somewhere, but it's just like thoughtful and spontaneous, where it's like, I like surprises and I rarely get surprised. Like I never got a surprise party. Like I like that kind of stuff. So maybe a dream date for me maybe would be like pack a bag for 2 days and then get in the car and then we drive and we end up at the airport and then I find out we're going to some place out of the country or some nice place, you know, for some days or whatever, and you know, just get pampered. You know,
that's sweet. I know that's tough for some. So let's see, how far do we go? Sushi or Mexican food?
Mexican.
Okay. Is there anybody that you would want to mentor you?
Ooh. I would want to be mentored by, I mean, I feel like my godmom is my mentor right now, but if I had to pick a famous person, I would want like Viola Davis to mentor me. Especially after reading her book, because we didn't have we had some things in common, like from childhood, like, you know, and I know like the first chapter of her book, I was like bawling and crying because I could relate to quite a few things that she like went through, you know, and endured. But I really admire her, you know, so I would say her, Michelle Obama.
If you ever wrote a book, what would the title be?
All the Women I've Been. It would.
Period. How far do we go? Let's see. What is one thing that you think you should change about yourself?
I should try not to be so defensive. I'm really working on that. Yeah. And I've gotten better at it over the years, but I want to get to a place where someone can critique me, and it's never like my acting or anything like that, but it's like personal things, like the way I reacted to something, or someone could critique me and say like, hey, I didn't like that you did blah 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 blah, and I can just like be so confident in who I am and in the relationship I have with the person that my defensiveness comes from fear that I've now done something and it's going to change how you feel about me. So now I feel like I have to defend myself so that, you know, I either didn't mean what I said, or I mean it that way, or that wasn't my intention. You know what I mean? Like I have to defend myself so that you won't leave me or not see me the same, or that's really the core of it. So I think the more that I grow and mature and heal things in myself, I think the less defensive I get, because I'm more secure in myself and then more secure in a relationship with whoever it is.
What is your biggest fear?
Okay. think my biggest fear is just something happening to my children, like them dying before me or something. Yeah, I think that's really my only. Yeah, I think that would be my biggest fear.
Do you have a dream role?
No, I don't. Not like a specific role. I'll know it when I read it. You know what I mean? Like, or create it.
I know that's
I
right.
don't know. Yeah.
Hey, what type of role would you create?
I think I would create a role that would allow me to maybe showcase some of my other talents. You know, like maybe a role where I was able to sing, or, you know, a role that had, like, the character was just well developed, you know, so they have a really big emotional life, you know, and something that just inspired me. And it doesn't really matter like what her occupation is or anything like that, but just it inspires me as an artist to like give 110% of what I have toward the character, you know, and something that challenges me, you know, to where it's like after doing this role, I won't be the same. You know?
And to round it up for the people, what are you most excited about this season? This new season.
I'm most excited about. Are we talking about the podcast or
Just the new season?
Season of Life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
I'm most excited about just continuing on this path of like forging my own path and creating my own opportunities and challenging myself. I know in one of the episodes that I shot this season, I was talking to the guest about just being more bold as far as like networking and like making relationships with people and asking for what I want and not overthinking and feeling like, oh, maybe we're not cool enough for me to talk to them about this. Maybe I'm going to bother them or, you know, whatever.
Sure.
And just be completely confident about what it is I bring to the table, you know? So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for myself. I'm continuing to grow and change, and I'm very proud of myself. And so I just want to like continue that journey.
I'm very proud of you too.
Thank
Congratulations.
you,
It's awesome. Thank you for
you.
having me back.
I love you.
I love you too. Awesome.
One more thing.
Yeah.
You got about like 4 minutes. Do like
Oh,
rapid-
well.
No, but do like rapper questions. This could be like.
Should we do some back and forth?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, back and forth.
But like for like 3, if I
Like
put,
super quick.
yeah, like just answer. You
Or
can't
yes,
think
we-
about it. Just
Okay.
quick questions.
So like how she said, like yams or greens,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, just have some fun. Just this is extra now.
But just think of them off the top of our
Or
head.
you can
I'll
ask some
start.
questions now too.
Yeah, I'll start. Hip hop or R&B?
R&B. Nicki Minaj or Meg Thee Stallion?
Meg Thee Stallion. Hoops or studs?
Who's baby? Basketball or football player?
Basketball. Oh my God.
See?
Pants or a dress?
Pants. Boobs or butt?
Or butt? I mean, but I want.
Hello, see? That's not it.
I want the boobs. Oh,
I
anyway.
want some too,
I
child.
love my butt. I'll keep it. Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Oh, man. Damn. That's tough. I honestly can't choose. Now that's crazy. Stevie Wonder or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson. I'm always gonna pick Michael.
Okay,
Jackson.
Stevie Wonder or or Luther Vandross.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
I do like Luther Vandross, but I love some Stevie. Your mom or your dad?
dang. I can't answer. They both would get really sad. Your mom or your dad?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
I love my dad, but
I
I'm
know.
gonna choose my mom.
I know I can't choose.
Ooh, this is hard.
I know.
Cajun food or soul food?
Uh-oh. Chinese. I'm just
You
kidding.
like neither.
No, I'll take soul food.
Okay.
I'll take soul food. Heels or sneakers?
You know, I'm gonna say heels, even though
Yeah,
I'm
you're a
more of
heel.
a sneaker girl now because I'm old.
You are not old. You must think I'm real old.
But
If you old.
no, I'm just saying, like,
I'm your big sister.
I just be tired. And then being in New York, I can't be wearing heels like that all the time because I gotta walk places. Anyway, candlelight dinner or an amusement park.
Candlelight dinner. Period. Beach or I ain't gonna say movies. I was like beach or movies. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say oral sex or regular sex.
Oh. Depending on who you with.
See? Dang, it's tough. Drink.
Okay.
Depending on who you, depend on the size. I'm just
It depends on the size. It depends on how good they are at oral sex.
See, you needed to have that on. No, we don't.
That should have been your question. You asked me, go like, listen. Actually, I don't want either or. I want both, but
I know that's the goal is to ask something that you can't answer.
right.
We've talked about this.
Women